Hey, it's Avery. So this week's question is about whether or not the SEO writing ship has sailed. Is it still possible to be successful as an SEO writer? So anyways, I'm just heading out for a little walk. I'm heading down the elevator right now, and when we get down there, I'm going to carry on and answer that question.
Okay, so is SEO writing dead? I would argue I don't think it is, and I don't think it's going to be dead for a long time. First of all, there are tons of websites out there. There are hundreds of millions of them, in fact. And did you know that a recent study that was done on the top 1 million websites in the world based on traffic, and these traffic stats were compiled by a company or a website known as Alexa.com. Anyways, of the top 1 million sites for traffic, 43.1% of them were from the United States. Now, as you know, the SEO writing that I preach, the kind that I have experience with, the kind that I am so excited about because of the potential for people like us that start out with no experience, no credentials, no contacts. That kind of writing is primarily looking for people that write in English and are native English speakers. So the fact that the majority of websites that are highly trafficked are in, well, okay, not the majority, but 43.1%, which is pretty darn close. The fact that so many of them are in the United States, to me, that's very, very, very encouraging. So you can imagine that with all of these websites in the United States, there's a ton of opportunity for writing. And add to that, forget about just that top traffic-wise ones. There's a whole ton of other websites, an even larger number, that are websites that don't get a lot of traffic, but they still need content to get leads for their business. So real estate agents, exterminators, plumbers, dentists, plastic surgeons, you name it. There's all kinds of people that are looking for traffic, and those people need content. Many of those people are going to hire SEO agencies to help boost their rankings of the search engines. And who do those SEO agencies turn to when they want content? Typically it's an SEO writer. So honestly, I just don't see this going anywhere anytime soon. If you're worried that that ship has sailed, that you missed the boat, that you're too late to get into this, personally, I would shove those worries aside and just plunge on ahead, because even the U.S. Department of Labor, their 2015 stats still say that they believe the demand for writers is expected to grow. So between that and the huge number of websites out there, and the fact that the bulk of them, a huge percentage anyways, are based in the United States, which is looking for presumably English-speaking content, the opportunities to write for people are plentiful. The trick is knowing where to look and having the persistence to keep going until you land a few clients, because all you really need is just a handful of clients. You don't need a ton of this. I mean, unless you're planning on making $100,000 a month or something like this, which most of us are not planning on doing. If you're like most people and you just want to earn an extra few hundred or a couple thousand extra a month, SEO writing, in my opinion, is still going to be around for a long time as an option to provide that to a person who's willing to hustle and has the persistence to keep at it until they do land enough clients to sustain the sales. Now, maybe you're more ambitious than that, and that's totally cool too. I mean, you look at a guy like Carlo, whose video interview you may have seen that I did a while back. I mean, he's cracked the 5-figure a month mark. Depending on the amount of work you want to do, how hard you're going to work to improve your writing, or how good you are already. I mean, if you're starting off out of the gate as an amazing writer, you obviously are going to get off to a quicker running start than someone who still has work to do. But either way, I think hustle, persistence, and willingness to learn can take you far in this industry, and I think it will continue to take you far in this industry for a long time to come. So yeah, in a nutshell, I don't think the ship has sailed. I don't think you're too late to get into this at all. So please don't let that stop you. In my mind, the only thing that should stop you from getting into SEO writing is if you just don't like writing and you can't stand it and you hate it and you despise the idea of having to write articles on random topics. If that sounds horrible to you, then don't do SEO writing. There are plenty of other things you can do to earn a buck. But if writing articles for money doesn't sound half bad to you, then I still highly recommend getting started in SEO writing. It is a great entry into freelance writing for someone who's inexperienced, who doesn't have any experience, as was my case, someone who doesn't have any credentials, someone who doesn't have any contacts. SEO writing is still a perfect way to get into writing with as little friction as possible. So I had a fly on me. Anyways, it's gone. It's back. Jeez. Anyways. So yeah, so with that, I'm going to end this video. If you have any other questions, you can go to my website, and on the contact form on there, you can fill it out, send me a message as to what kind of questions you want me to answer in a future video, or you can comment beneath this video with your questions. I will read every single one and file it away into my list of things to cover. And the third option is if you received a link to this video via my email list that you're on, just hit the reply button. It's quick and easy. Send me your questions that way, and I promise to read every single one and collect them for answering in these videos. So until next week, I look forward to talking to you again. Please do continue to take action in your SEO writing business. Don't stall, don't get stuck, don't get discouraged. Just keep taking steps one at a time. Baby steps is all it takes, and they all add up eventually. And if you keep at it long enough, I have complete faith in you that you can pull this off. Talk to you soon. Bye.